YouTube, what is going down, man? It's your boy Mo. Welcome back to the channel. Another banger for y'all. The reaction. Got something a little different, a little history. You know what I mean? Got 5 reasons you shouldn't mess with the USA. Video might be a little controversial, but let's get it, man. Make sure you like the video before it starts. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 2,000. Let's see what they're talking about.
The collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 90s left the United States as the sole superpower in the world, and it's never looked back. In all aspects of the world, the United States is indeed a superpower, especially when it comes to its military might, which is unsurpassable in its strength, technological superiority, operational capabilities, and
Technology. What he said?
Operational capabilities and power, especially when it comes to its military might, which is unsurpassable in its strength, technological superiority, operational.
I mean, I think the only thing USA got is money, bruh. Like we ain't creative like that. They don't be making this shit. We just be buying it, bruh. China big as hell too. You think China don't got all this technology, bruh? We probably buying it from them. They probably got some shit that they ain't even showing us. Low key. Don't take anything I'm saying in this video serious because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just assuming.
Capabilities and power projection across the globe.
And Russia crazy too, bruh. I don't know, man.
In this video,
I don't think the US got it. Like they say they got it. We just got bread. That's all.
We'll take a look at the 5 top reasons why you wouldn't want to go against the US military establishment. The United States Air Force is the strongest in the world, not only in the number of operational aircraft, but also in technological superiority.
I don't believe that. When it comes to technology, I don't believe that. We might have the numbers, maybe. Because Russia is huge. China is huge, so I don't know. But technology, I don't know. China might have it.
The country currently operates a total of over 15,000 military aircraft, combining all the branches of the military service, including the US Navy, US Army, Coast Guard, and the US Marines.
We might have the numbers. That's about it. And the money.
As of 2017, the US Air Force alone has a fleet of over 5,300 aircraft, 406 intercontinental ballistic missiles, and 170 military satellites, greater than any other country in the world.
Damn.
The USA has the largest number of stealth aircraft designed to be silent killers and untrackable by the radar defense systems of most countries.
God damn, that's some Call of Duty shit. But again, I think China doesn't have this. This thing about the USA is they make everything public. You know what I'm saying? Like they showing everybody what we got. Russia and China, they probably got some crazy shit that they ain't putting out in the public. They ain't showing nobody. Let some shit pop off and they hit us with some crazy shit. But they got that shit in the stash. And that's why we always like
countries in the world. Some of these stealth aircraft include air superiority fighters, such as the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, heavy bombers, such as the B-2 Spirit.
This is why countries like UK got like free health care and shit. Look where the money going. All the US care about is fucking power, military shit. That's where all the bread is going.
In fact,
fucking assholes.
The United States pioneered this technology in the 1980s with the introduction of the F-117 Nighthawk stealth attack aircraft. Stealth aircraft are designed to avoid detection using a variety of technologies that reduce radar reflection from ground, sea, or air-based radar antennas, thereby reducing its radar cross-section, or RC.
Don't get me wrong, that's crazy, but I don't believe we're the only country that has that.
Yes. This revolutionary technology allows a 5th-generation aircraft, such as the F-22 Raptor, with a max takeoff weight of 83,500 pounds, to have a radar cross-section of just 0.0001 meters squared, about the size of a bumblebee.
What? What?
83,500 pounds to have a radar cross-section of just 0.0001 meters squared.
A radar cross-section? What the fuck is that?
About the size of a bumblebee. What's more insane is that the massive B-2 bomber also has the same radar cross-section as the F-22
That look like some fucking Avengers shit.
Raptor. Thus, it becomes extremely difficult to track stealth aircraft. Even if the enemy spots them on their radar scopes, it's a whole other story to successfully track them and register a missile kill. The whole idea behind this technology is to break the chain in which a conventional surface-to-air missile defense system works. It's the same reason countries like China and Russia are also hard at developing their own stealth fighter, the Chengdu J-20 and the Sukhoi Su-57, respectively. These aircraft,
respectfully, but this shit about to be crazy. I can see it in the comments right now. Niggas going crazy, but niggas don't fuck with the USA like that, man. I don't blame them. I just live here.
Will allow the US Air Force to assert its air superiority over any battlefield of the future. And we all know that control of these skies is the biggest decider in any war. The next reason why any country going to war with the US military should think twice is because of the strength of the US Navy and its dominance over the world's ocean.
God damn. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Especially the Navy's supercarriers.
What if you could build a YouTube channel in
Navy SEALs do go crazy, don't get me wrong. But take a place like Russia. Like, them niggas is wild, bro.
your spare
Them niggas that be
time
playing hockey.
and have it
they play
replace your
fucking,
entire
they fucking, like,
income? Well, that's exactly.
The US
crazy,
Navy
man.
currently operates 11 nuclear-powered Nimitz-class supercarriers, which is the largest aircraft carrier fleet in the world. The only navy that can come close in terms of technological advancement is probably the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom, but they only have 2 operational carriers. The Nimitz-class...
How y'all know? How do y'all know what they got? Like, you think they don't got shit in the stash, in the cut, hiding? Just waiting for shit to happen? You're not gonna tell everybody, like, everything they got?
of carriers has a displacement of over 100,000 tons and can carry a complement of up to 70 aircraft. They're literally a floating small town in the ocean with its own airport. The Nimitz-class carriers in themselves are extremely potent offensive weapons, but the way they operate in what is called the carrier strike groups makes these ships even more deadly. A carrier seldom deploys alone. There are always a fleet of surface and underwater assets surrounding them and forming a strike group.
Man, don't get this video twisted, man. Don't act like the USA is untouchable, bro. Niggas will fuck us up. I don't care. I don't care what this video is saying. I don't think we got it like they saying we got it.
These include guided
Sleep on these other places, man.
missile cruisers, a destroyer squadron, attack submarines, and other support vessels.
Damn.
Together, they project the power of the carrier and at the center of the group forward towards the enemy. While the carrier is carrying out its offensive role with the use of its air wing, the other ships are responsible to protect its flanks against any enemy attack. This combination of offensive and defensive strategy makes the US carrier strike group almost impenetrable. The
I want to
United
see a video like this about other countries, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because this shit acting like other countries ain't got nothing.
States Navy maintains 9 such carrier strike groups, 8 of which are based in the United States and 1 that's forward deployed to Japan. For over 50 years, this has been the principal element of US power protection, and the Nimitz class of supercarriers are at the center of it all. Despite this, the US is currently in the process of developing a new class of carriers called the Gerald R. Ford class, intended to replace the Nimitz class ships. This new supercarrier will be even more technologically advanced and is expected to continue US dominance of the oceans well into the late 21st century. The third reason why you shouldn't fight the US military is their massive stockpile of nuclear and conventional intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. The ICBM plays the role of the land leg
Damn, bro.
in the US nuclear triad, along with the Trident submarine-launched ballistic missile SLBM and nuclear warheads carried on long-range strategic bombers. ICBMs are launched from ground-based missile silos, achieving high suborbital spaceflight, approximately 1,000 miles above the
God, look at this. Oh my God.
surface of the Earth. The body of the missile then separates from the warhead, which re-enters the atmosphere and free falls to the assigned target at hypersonic speeds. The US military currently operates 400 ICBMs from its base in Wyoming, Montana, and North Dakota. The LGM
Like, see, like, we just telling where our shit is at and everything. Like, bruh.
30G Minuteman III is the only type of ICBM that is currently operational in the US. The Minuteman III family of ICBMs were first developed in the 1960s as a response to the Soviet nuclear threat. Throughout the Cold War and beyond, these missiles have undergone constant modernization. In the last decade alone, the US military has undertaken $7 billion worth of upgrades. The
$7 billion. $7 billion.
rocket propulsion
Motherfuckers out here living paycheck to paycheck, homeless and shit.
engines, the propellants
don't
used,
get me wrong,
the
I get it. We need this shit. This case on pop off, but damn.
guidance system, and even the flight control surfaces have all been refurbished. The upgraded missiles are completely different from its 1960s counterparts, except for the shell. These state-of-the-art improvements and modernization programs have kept the Minuteman III system operational for over 50 years with improved reliability that supports the missile's remarkable 99% alert rate. The latest versions of the missiles have a range of over 8,000 miles, which is greater than the diameter of the Earth at 7,917.5 miles. They can carry multiple 330 kiloton nuclear warheads, which is 20 times greater than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and
God damn.
Nagasaki. Not only that, each of these warheads can be assigned to different targets independently. The technology is called multiple independently
Bro,
targetable.
that shit is fucking shit up. Like, that's crazy. The fact that like any country even has something like this. But at a push of a button, they can just end it all for that country. Or for us, shit. I don't know. You never know when the sun shit is aiming at us, bro. That's crazy.
Re-entry vehicle, or MIRV, and was first developed for the Minuteman III family of missiles. So any country messing with the United States will have to deal with this awesome arsenal of firepower,
Man, we
which
gotta deal with that shit too. Think they don't got that shit? Oh, Russia got some crazy shit.
can be launched at a moment's notice. If it weren't the ICBMs or the stealth fighters raining fire down on you, it would be precision-guided munitions, or better known as smart bombs or PGMs instead. This is another big reason why not messing with the US military is a good idea. All branches of the US military use smart bombs in some forms or the other. These weapon systems are designed to be precise and hit a specific target with maximum efficiency. These bombs are so effective that during the First Gulf War, PGMs comprised only 9% of weapons fired, but accounted for 75% of all successful hits. Since then, for the US military at least, the days of normal artillery shells and unguided bombs are long gone. Nowadays, the military uses PGMs from air, ground, and sea. Precision-guided
It came about the water. That's crazy.
munitions come in various forms and use different kinds of technologies to achieve precise hits. A large majority of PGMs use the
Like, you don't even need guns at this point. Like, you just shooting missiles and rockets at each other.
Global Positioning System, or GPS, of satellites to guide their trajectory to target. However, sometimes this
Shit is literally a video game because you can literally control a tank or an aircraft with a fucking remote. Like, you don't even have to be in that motherfucker. That's crazy.
becomes a problem, as GPS coverage is not always reliably available everywhere across the globe, or bad weather conditions can hinder operations. Thus, the Office of Naval Research, the Naval Surface Warfare Center,
Like, they controlling all that shit behind a computer.
and the Army Research Laboratory have all coordinated to develop the first ever artillery-fired smart munition that will not use GPS guidance. The project is known as Moving Target Artillery Round, or MTAR for short. The MTAR shell can be guided onto stationary as well as moving targets in
That's wild.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you
both land and sea, using a combination of guidance technology. The best
That is crazy.
part is that these shells can be fired from the existing M777A2 155mm towed howitzer and the M109A7
God
Paladin
damn.
integrated management self-propelled 155mm artillery systems.
Jesus. Was somebody in there?
55mm
How loud y'all think that shit is?
artillery systems already in use by the US military.
God damn.
The shells will also feature an extended range of 40 to 60 miles, using rocket boosters to propel them. Once
Shit interesting as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
finished, it will afford the US military another potent weapon system that outclasses others around the world. Lastly, the fifth and final reason why you shouldn't fight the US military is drones. We're all familiar with what an unmanned aerial vehicle or drone is and what it's supposed to do. But in recent years, the usability of UAVs are steadily increasing to encompass all spheres of military operations, and the US military is the pioneering spirit behind it. At first, used only for surveillance missions, drones were quickly weaponized after the 9/11 attacks and have been extensively used by the US military in the war against terror as an offensive weapon platform. It's forecasted that over the next decades, the US is in line to purchase over 1,000 combat drones of various classifications. Some of them.
But who are they purchasing this from? Y'all saying we got all this shit. Whoever they're purchasing it from got it too, obviously.
Like the Lockheed Martin RQ-170 Sentinel and the Boeing MQ-25 Stingray, are already in the final stages of development.
Or I think other countries ain't buying this shit too. Like,
once finished, will provide the US military with state-of-the-art platforms capable of multi-role operations, ranging from attack missions to aerial refueling.
again, I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. So don't flame me in the comments talking about like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just assuming.
Drone technology has reached such heights today that a single UAV can loiter miles above the surface of the Earth for hours, waiting for the target to show its head and sticking with impunity. This capability will allow all the services under the US military to reduce its dependency on manned platforms, thereby reducing the risks during future combat operations. These 5 weapon systems make the US military extremely dangerous for any adversary looking to get into a conflict with them. In a conventional warfare setting, it's almost impossible to beat the US military machine. That's why modern enemies of the United States are employing more and more asymmetric warfare strategies against the mighty US military. Despite that, the US military juggernaut is hands down the most powerful military complex in the world today, and probably will be for decades to come. That's all we have for you today, folks. Thanks for sticking around till the end. If you liked it,
It's kind of crazy. That was interesting. I might watch more videos like this. I feel like this has stroked our ego a whole lot more, all us Americans. But yeah, don't get comfortable, man. Don't sleep on these other countries, bro. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Comment on the video ideas you want me to react to. Catch y'all in the next one.